Hello, Brad Amhan here. Go- I just finished watching Ghost of Mars of Ice Cube and Natasha something or other. I like the Discord. I listened with the commentary of Natasha and Dr. John Carpenter. Basically, the movie came out in 2000. They said they were watching it 2001, and Natasha's supposed to be expecting her second child. That's what they're saying during the commentary, and they said when there was a model and stuff, and I like the cast. They had the Pam Grier from Jackie Brown and Jason Stamos. I didn't know Jason Stamos was in this movie. And there's some other person from the faculty. Anyways, what happens is they saw a prisoner from this place on Mars, but it got overrun by people being possessed by the ghost of Mars, and people kept getting their head. Their commander get their head cut off. Then they found bombs, and this Jason Stamos character found three guys, and turns out they're three guys who were gonna break this guy Ice Cube's character out of the prison. But then they get locked up. Then they worked together, and the one guy cut off his finger. Then later you found one of the guys was Ice Cube's brother. Then at one point, Natasha's characters get infected, but she was taking drugs at the beginning of the movie, so they give her a drug. Then somehow she forced the creature out of her. Then they got this ram, and they ran the building. They got to the train, they decided to stop it, so they blew up the place. So everybody's dead except for Ice Cube and Natasha's character. And Ice Cube handcuffed her, and he left, and he came back at the end. They think they're like a council, or she was in court, and they said she was Mars rumor by ghosts and stuff. At the end, the ghosts was still alive, and they made it back to where they were. That was basically the movie. And he said he was trying to make the first 30 minutes go fast, and what else did I just watched the movie. I forget what most of the comments were. All they said that when you see Pam Grier's head, is it really her head? She has it on board and stuff. And they talk about all this other different random stuff. At the end, they talked about, fears and stuff, and that's why they're about horror movies and stuff. And he said, Carpenter wants to see the kid when she has him, and talk about their acting and stuff like that. And I forget their special feature. They have a video diary, it's 16 minutes long. You see Carpenter give somebody bunny ears. Natasha bunny ears, and there's one scene where they got the battering ram. They're screaming so loud, and you can hear Carpenter say "cut." They're so loud they didn't hear him, so they kept saying "cut" over and over until finally stopped. Finally, and they show the special effects. You see storyboard, and you see the computer illustration, and sometimes the final scene. Then they have scoring the Ghost of Mars. And I didn't know this, but apparently, as far as I know, from this movie down, John Carpenter did a score for each of his 23 movies, but I think this is from 2001, so I think John Carpenter did some more movies by now, so I don't know if he did any more scores. I like the movie. It's funny, even though and they call this guy, what's it, Big Daddy. This movie gets blown up, and it's actually his name in the, if you watch the video diary, you see him, and it shows his name, and so they call him Big Daddy Mars. And in the commentary, when he saw the people, Natasha started saying the beautiful people from Marilyn Manson. So I like this movie. It's alright. There's some great action. Didn't really scare me as much. The only part that really scared me when this person start, putting like metal into their face. Also, on the end of during the credits, he talks about why they're like that, because he looked up books about ancient races and what they do, and they say they put paint on their faces to scare their enemies and stuff. They wear masks and all this other stuff. Sort of like I forget what he called it. Something. He's talking about green catcher, supposed to catch bad dreams and stuff like that towards the end of this movie. And during the final scene, I guess Ice Cube posted a wink at the camera and stuff. I like this movie. I was gonna watch it last year, but I just watched a little bit of it and stopped. So I watched it from beginning to end. So this was my first review of the new year. I want to try to watch two more movies and do reviews tonight. So see you all later. Bye.